asked on my Beauty Broadcast Facebook page for some updated video requests. I have a big running list going, but I wanted to sort of get a new idea of what things people still wanted to see or new ideas. And one of the things that came up a lot, that a lot of people thumbsed up, was to do a video on makeup fails. Just a compilation of some products that haven't worked for me. And that's exactly what I'm gonna do. You think I've got some kind of rash here on my hand? Actually, I was doing a ton of lip product swatches on my hand for an upcoming lip dupes video that I want to do, and let's just say a lot of them stained. But these are all just products that did not work for me, and that's the most important thing to know. I think if these things can work for somebody, that's awesome, but I just want you to be aware that it's just my personal experience that I'm talking about here. So the first thing I want to mention, and this is again one of those things that may work for other people but really didn't work for me, is the CoverGirl Clean Foundation. I think I had used this years and years ago and decided to give it another shot. I think it had been repackaged somewhat recently, and I could not believe what happened to my skin after I used this. I broke out a lot, and I don't think there's any other foundation that I've ever used that has caused that kind of a reaction so quickly. Maybe a great product for some people, but I don't have especially sensitive skin, so I was just really shocked to see that it broke me out so badly. Another fail for me, and I really wanted this to work, the packaging is adorable, but it's from Too Faced, and it's called the Air Buffed BB Cream Complete Coverage Makeup. It has an SPF 20 in it, and I have it in the shade Cream Glow, and as you can see, it's got this neat little top here, and this is actually the brush. So it's got an itty bitty brush. I really wish the brush was bigger if it's something, you know, you're gonna buff all over your skin. You see the size of that compared to my cheek? I mean, I got big cheeks, but... And the texture of the product, it feels really nice and creamy, but it is just in no way a complete coverage product. You know, it's just, that was the claim, and that's not at all what it was. I found this to be super sheer. The staying power was not there for me at all. Could be that at the time I was really actively using it, maybe my combination skin or oily T-zone was really like eating this stuff up, but it just seemed like kind of a non-existent type product to me, and I think I was expecting a lot more. I mean, when something's labeled that it's going to have complete coverage, you know, I don't think that it's going to be sheer. Tons of great products that I like from Too Faced, but could not get into this one. Another face product here is something I tried more recently, and this is from Ulta brand, and it's the Double Duty Concealer and Dark Circle Treatment, and basically this is like a creamy concealer, but it's expected to squeeze out through this roller ball, and just from a packaging standpoint, you can see there are all sorts of reasons why something might not work for me or for anyone. And I think the biggest flaw with this product is you're taking like the typical creamy concealer consistency and you're expecting that to be easily like rolled onto the skin out that roller ball, and I don't think it does a very good job of that. I also found the consistency of this to be kind of drying, and for this to be something that's like actually marketed for the under eye area, it's just not a workable thing for me. And it wasn't even a matter of like, oh, as the day wears on, I'm starting to look a little dry on my under eye area, but like almost immediately upon application, I felt like I was just highlighting lines and stuff like that. So clearly not something I would repurchase there. Another fail for me was a product that I really had high hopes for. And this product is a complete testament to why I don't do first impression reviews, but I try something for a while before I review it, because the first time was a charm, and after that, I felt like the product really changed. And this is the Too Faced Better Than False Lashes system. The step in the middle is like added fibers that go on your lashes. So you're gonna put on, you know, this black mascara and just apply that. And then these loose furry microfibers will like attach to that, and then you'll finish it off with another coat of the mascara. The first time I went through that process, I thought, OMG, the length is crazy. But then as I continue to use it in the coming days, I'm wondering, why am I not continuing to get that great look that I got the first time? And I think the whole issue is that this mascara, once it's coating those loose fibers and then you're putting it back in to the tube and then you keep using it, you're changing the whole makeup of this product. And that's why I think I was getting more and more clumps the more I used this product. Instead of looking like feathery, really long, really voluptuous, voluminous lashes, I was getting something that looked really unnatural and kind of spidery with those fibers. Because again, when this mascara is the finishing step, it's not like it's the only thing it's doing is coating those loose fibers. It's also, this is, you know, a wet, creamy product. It's picking up some of those as well. You're putting them back in the tube, and then you're adding more fibers than you really want with every subsequent use. So hopefully that made sense, but overall, not better than false lashes. Sorry. Another thing I was really disappointed with were the Shadow Softies from Almay. I do have a full review on my Express channel on these. The couple that I'm holding up here are Creme Brulee, and this pink is called Petal. I have a couple deeper shades as well. It's a powder with maybe a hint of cream going on in there too, but the pigmentation is so not there for me. They're not really like creamy enough to act as a base type product that you're gonna layer stuff on top of and it's gonna intensify them. I was just really flabbergasted by how sheer these all turned out to be. And I mean, they're singles, right? So you're gonna pay, you know, between $4 and $6 at the drugstore for just one of these, and I just don't think it's worth it. Another shadow thing that I really could not get into were these Revlon singles that hook together. This is another thing I've got a full review on if you want some more details and you want to see them in action. But I was really disappointed with the quality of these. I thought they were way too sheer. Again, you're paying for singles. You're not gonna just buy a quad's worth of these, but you're gonna just buy one for a few bucks with the thought that you're going to ultimately purchase several and make your own little palette type thing out of it like this. I just expected so much more. I mean, there's so many great drugstore shadows out there that you could pay lots less for and get a really great look, and I just thought, where's the pigmentation? These seem dry, these seem kind of chalky. If you love the idea of hooking things together, go to Sally Beauty Supply, buy the Sally Girl singles and hook up a bunch of them. They're like 99 cents. The quality way surpasses this, and I have a blog post that I'll link to below where I show the shades I have and swatches, and it's like crazy how good those are and how disappointing these turned out to be. Last but not least, the worst lipstick I've ever tried. This is from Jordana. I got this on a whim when I was randomly in a Kmart. I don't even have Kmarts around here, but I was off somewhere else and went to a Kmart, looking at the makeup and saw, oh, Jordana has lipstick? Cool, I'll buy the shade called Hollywood Red. Open it up. Like, the smell of this lipstick, like, I'm gonna hold it at a distance because I don't want to catch a whiff of that anymore. This lipstick is like a phenomenon to me. It is so dry, but so sticky. I remember busting it out of the packaging when we were on the way home, and I like put some on and I was like, it's like skipping across my lips. It's so dry. And then when I press my lips together, it's so sticky. How does that happen? Maybe this lipstick is really like 20 years old and they just still had it in stock in the store. I don't know, but it's a problem and I do not like it, and I have kept it around all this time for a special appearance in a fails video like this. Those are my recent makeup fails. Please do not be offended if you had success with any of these products. I hope some of this stuff turned out to work for somebody, but it just did not work for me. So that's what I'm sharing, just my personal experiences. And if you want daily reviews 5 times a week, quick reviews, nothing over 5 minutes, please head over to my Beauty Broadcast Express channel. Whether something's good or bad, I share something new Monday through Friday there. So thank you so much for watching, and I will see you guys next time. Bye.